Hey everybody, welcome back to the Couch channel as I'm showing you the massive Steam library that I have. And we're going to look at this today because... oh god, I want it so bad. And this is what we're talking about, guys. This is Super Robot Wars 30, the anniversary episode that is going to be on the Couch channel in my library right now. 2 days! 2. You are seeing this Sunday, October 24th. In the year of our Lord, 2021. I don't know how else to get this more obvious on the visit, but this is your channel update. Usually, it's a little earlier than usual. Usually, you get a channel update along with the analytics. That's going to come out in about 2-ish weeks, 1 week and a half to 2 weeks, as usual for the month. Guys, this is going to be big. I am going to play the hell out of this game. You're probably going to get all of a single run, even if it doesn't get any views, because we're here on the Couch channel just to have fun. So let's talk. Let us talk about the channel right now. Because this game is changing the schedule, as well as some viewer requests are changing the schedule. This character right here, I'm looking forward to playing with him. So let's talk about what's going to happen. So, Wildermyth is going to finish. We're going to as I said before, I played all the campaigns I want to play on that game. We're going through the game that I finished a couple of weeks ago, and we're uploading the episodes. It's going to be on the channel for your viewing, and you're going to have it. Alan Wake is almost done. I am on the last chapter of the game. I probably can finish it within the next week on one more recording session next weekend, and you will have all of Alan Wake to carry you through October, probably November. And the thing that Alan Wake is doing is that games like Alan Wake might go from 25 minutes to... I felt pretty good doing 30-minute episodes, so I'm thinking Alan Wake episode-style games in the future might be more along the lines of 40-ish minutes. I think for a game of that nature, that's pretty good. I like not staying on a hard 25. You're going to get longer episodes on the Couch channel, basically, now. And we're going to see if you guys like that or not. If you don't like it, don't complain when we go back down to shorter episodes to get more views. The whole point of doing this channel is to get views and engagement with you guys. And if you don't want to engage, then I have to try stuff that will make you happy. You can't tell me that you guys have asked for longer episodes. We're going to do longer episodes starting with this game, Robot Wars 30. It's probably going to be a stage and episode. If you ever played Robot Wars, there's a lot of dialogue. I will not try to do all the dialogue in voices. There are too many characters. There's probably going to be 100 hero characters, not playable units, but heroes. And God knows how many villains. You will get to see my interactions, but you're not going to get 100 characters. So Alan Wake will continue. We have the very last episode of Honey, I Joined a Cult tomorrow. It was a really fun game, and I'm going to look forward to doing more episodes as the alpha continues into finished product. But it doesn't have a lot to do right now. It's basically just waiting and grinding for points. There's no like random events. There's nothing to keep. There's no good and or bad surprises to keep you going. Hopefully they change that. The same with Lords and Villains, which is really fun. A surprise game for me that I've given a chance and really happy that I gave a chance. And once they do another alpha update release, we will be happy to play it. The main thing with Lords and Villains is that there's always a hard cap on money. Because you only have the money that families bring in. If you don't bring in families, you don't have any more money, and the economy cannot grow. Their very first update is going to be traveling merchants, which can buy products and you can sell products to throughout the entire village. So that's good, because not only does it give you a chance to buy stuff that people might need or want that you cannot make yourself, but it's unlimited. It's unlimited money movement. An unlimited amount of money can now come into the village as long as you're producing. So, we've talked about the easy stuff. The Lords and Villains in Honey, I Joined a Cult are both going to be, waiting for the next alpha. We're finishing Luna and the Moth campaign in Wildermyth. We're finishing up Alan Wake. One more recording session should knock it out. I'm on the last chapter. I have to be based on what's happened in the game. No spoilers. Which leaves us 2 games to discuss. So before we get to this big daddy right here, let's talk about all the fun I'm having on the Dungeon Beneath. Because I am having a lot of fun. And this is, right now, the 1-year anniversary of when the Dungeon Beneath was on the channel. 148 episodes. 147 of them have been posted. 148 will be not tomorrow. That's the kicker. So if you guys have been paying attention, you get Dungeon Beneath Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. But more and more of you have been saying you want longer episodes and you would like actually to have entire runs, no matter how short or long they are, on a single episode. And I think that's not a bad idea, actually. So that's what we're going to do. On Tuesdays and Thursdays going forward, the Dungeon Beneath will have an entire dungeon run. Whether I get knocked out in the first third, the second third, the last third, or at the final boss, you will get the complete run, and you won't have to wait. We will see how that does. If it drops a lot in views, I will go back to just doing half of a run per video. So we're going to see how that does. And if it stays well and gets lots of interaction, it stays. They keep updating the game. In fact, I swear, I feel like the developers wait until I say that I think we've done pretty much everything we can do, and then we're moving on, and then they add stuff. But, you know, it's fun to see interaction. Like I said, those guys, repeatedly I've said this, those guys have probably a customer for life in me. The game is really fun. I hope they do more of it, or they do more games in that world. You only get little peeks of the lore, but I love the lore, and it's kind of cool. It's a lot of fun. So, Tuesdays, Thursdays, the Dungeon Beneath. You will have one fewer day, but most likely you will have more Dungeon Beneath per week. I feel that is very good. And that's going to be awesome. Let's talk about what we're here to talk about, which is Super Robot Wars 30. I'm so happy. You may see ads on it. I can't promise that you won't. I know that sometimes they will claim it and sometimes they will not. They don't strike down channels. They just don't want you making money off of it, which I don't care about. I'm doing this for fun. I'm a huge Super Robot Wars fan. This is the first game we've had in 2.5 years. COVID pushed back my OG anniversary game. It pushed back a lot of the celebration stuff that we're wanting to do. Thank God these guys had multiple mobile games in Japan so they could make money and not get shut down like a lot of other people did. So, Wednesday, the game releases here in the West if you have the Steam Edition, October 27th. You will probably get 2 episodes on Wednesday, and then before it goes to a Monday, Wednesday, Friday schedule, you will have an episode on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, possibly Sunday, and then Monday, and then we will slow the train down just a little bit. I don't know if I'm going to do that. I'll probably do that. You'll at least have episodes Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, if not Saturday. I'm really excited about the game. I plan on playing it a lot and getting really far ahead in it so that you guys don't have to worry about it. Here's the thing. I promised you 2 episodes on Wednesday. What I've decided to do is we'll have the first episode where we do stage 1. I gush about the game. We play the game. The usual razzle-dazzle that you get. The high-quality entertainment you subscribe for. Here's what is different. The second episode is not actually going to be episode 2. This is going to be a lot of people's first experience in Super Robot Wars. So the reason why I'm doing a second episode on Wednesday isn't to give you stage 2 necessarily. The reason why I'm going to give you a second episode, is because I'm going to take one episode and I'm going to explain how upgrades work and how advancement works in the game. Because it seems a little overwhelming the first time you look at their stats. I don't know if you've ever seen a stat block in a Robot Wars game. It's a little different than, say, Final Fantasy Tactics, or Fire Emblem is probably the one most of you are more familiar with. or the Fire Emblem style games. In this game, your base number in any skill is 100 based on how they do the math. So, it's probably going to be a long episode. It's going to be... I haven't decided what I want to call it yet, but it's probably going to be something along the lines of how to upgrade in Super Robot Wars 30. I feel like a lot of people can use that. A lot of people would be interested in that. I may even post it to the community hub here just to, like, as a guide or something, just to try to help the community out a little. Yeah, here, which game was your first? There's a Robot Wars wiki on the Discord. There's a lot of stuff, guys. New gameplay mechanics. Tomorrow, in fact, they're going to do the final playable preview video, PV, for this game. Just 2 days before the release. They're excited about it. I'm excited about it. I hope all of you are excited about it. And I hope you give the game a chance yourself. Because I really feel like we can get more of this stuff if we just show them that we want it. And Steam and Epic Games are really amazing places to show that we can support this kind of thing. So that's what we're going to do. That's my plan going towards the end of the year. A nice burst of Robot Wars before it goes on a more regular schedule. Finishing out Alan Wake. Finishing out Illuna and the Moth. And we'll finish Honey, I Joined a Cult tomorrow. So those of you who are doing the math and know that I usually like to have about 3 games minimum cooking, probably understand that now that means that I'm only going to have Alan Wake for a little bit of time, and Illuna and the Moth for a little bit of time, and then I've only got the Dungeon Beneath and Robot Wars 30. The Dungeon Beneath is not hard to record, that's why I love it so much. I can put it up here easily enough, and it's fun for you guys. So that means that we might be lacking a game by mid-November, depending on how fast I don't know how many episodes of Alan Wake I have left, because I don't know how long it takes me to play the final chapter, which I'm pretty sure I'm in. Now, the good news is that both Lords and Villains and Honey, I want to say Honey, I Shrunk the Cult, because it's Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. It's an old movie. Don't worry about it. Honey, I Joined a Cult. All that stuff is fun. They may have new alphas released. They may not. It's also November, December. There's going to be a deluge of games being released. And I cannot promise that there might not be a fun game. They're like, I want to put this on the channel. The whole purpose of the channel is to have fun. So guys, feel free to like, comment, subscribe. It's the only way we get through this. We recently got to 252. It's an all-time high for the channel. I think Robot Wars can get us a nice chunk of the way to 500 by the end of the year. That plus maybe some other stuff that we can come up with. I'm not sure, but I'd like to see if we can hit our 500 subscriber goal by the end of the year. Over 80% of you last time we did analytics who watched the videos are not subscribed. So, you know, help a channel out. Subscribe. It's free. It's not, you guys can't even donate to this channel. Oh, and you know what? Speaking of channel interaction, one more thing. Guys, I recently, and it will be in the description of this video, I made the Twitter. I made the Twitter. The kids, they're going to love it. No, I made a Twitter account for this game channel because YouTube has an annoying habit with their algorithms of, you've watched episodes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 of this series, but we're not going to recommend episode 9 to you because we think you might need a break. YouTube, they're just really dumb, guys. I don't know TiVo or other place thinks like YouTube does. When you tell them I want to watch a show that lets you know every time a new season and episode are up, YouTube, on occasion, the algorithm either breaks or makes an oopsie, or they think, well, maybe they want a break. I don't know why they want to encourage less interaction when they make money off interaction, but that's what they do. So, every time I upload a video, there's also a tweet about it. Just so that if you guys follow Twitter, Twitter never not shows you anything. So that way you guys can always make sure that you keep track of the channel. And I hope you guys will comment on it, and I hope you guys will... I'll probably make more comments on Twitter as well as I get more comfortable with it, just for the simple fact of the matter that sometimes a couple of sentences are all you need for a comment on a game or something that's coming out, something that's happening in the gaming world, instead of making a 10 to 15 minute video. Sometimes you don't have material or time for a 10 to 15 minute video on a part-time fun channel like this, and that's what I want you guys to focus on. We're getting into the holidays. We have a lot better chance of actually seeing our family and friends this holiday season than we did last holiday season. I really hope that whatever your beliefs are, this channel is meant to be fun. It's not meant to be political or debate, so that's why I don't do that kind of stuff here. There are plenty of channels that do that. I just try to have fun with you guys, and I hope that that's what you come here for, because you can all use a little more fun in your lives. I can never think of anyone who says, well, that's too much fun. I need less fun. Guys, thank you so much for watching, and for all your support as the channel continues to grow, as I'm really freaking excited about this game. 2.5 years, guys. 2.5 years. I hope that the microphone picked up that slapping of my hand to punctuate how important, how awesome I think this is. I'm looking forward to it. I hope you're looking forward to it. Let's play some games. Thank you so much. Have a good evening. And I will see you next time on the channel. Goodbye now.